We traded at EPCOT for 2 days straight.
How many 2026 Hidden Disneys did we get?
We got a lot. Stick around and find out.
Ooh.
Welcome back to Disney with Lizzie. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Jamie, the Pin Mule.
And yes, we got a lot of hidden Disneys. We also got vintage pins. We got limited edition pins. We got a bunch of princess pins. So I'm excited to show you guys. So let's start right away. I'm going to show you this pin first. Now this pin was actually from our last trip and I forgot to show it to you guys. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how could I ever forget that? So this was one of those mini jumbos that came out and it's a limited edition of 4,000. And so it's just a really cool pin. It's got that moving element too with Pooh there. It's pin on pin. And guess what? I think our official pin measurer needs to tell us how big that pin is.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that.
We'll start you off right away.
It's in a box.
Yep. And that came out, I'm not sure when, but it was cool that I was able to trade for it.
3 1/4.
Okay.
By 3 1/8.
So that's a nice size pin.
Big pen.
Now these pins came out the day, we got there on a Tuesday. They came out on Tuesday, but we went and bought them on Wednesday. So if you can believe it, they still had some of these. And I just think it's so weird how it's like they just find more or something. But it was pretty exciting because we showed up to Pin Trade at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. And we were talking to Mike, and there was this other pin trader there, and he's like, they still have the Muppets pins from Animal Kingdom for sale. So Jamie ran down to the Disney traders and...
Ran.
You didn't run. I told you to run.
Yep.
Anyways, that was
I
a
didn't
cool
want to
pin.
get in trouble with the cast
That's right.
members.
You can't run at Disney World. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
You walked.
Follow the rules.
You walked as quickly as you could. And then
Yes.
here's the other one. And in the video, I actually called him Monster. What's his name?
Sweetums.
That doesn't make sense. He should not be called Sweetums. He looks rather scary.
He's a Muppet. They make Muppety names, you know.
Yeah, this one's cool. I'll show you the front one more time in a second. But I think it's cool because it's on Everest. And I just think I want to call him Monster that they did a good job choosing him to be the Muppet for that one. And what is the LE of this? Can you see on the back? I'm really interested in how many there were.
You got Kermit and Grover and Gonzo. I mean, there's lots of weird people.
Kermit's not weird. I was able to
Weird
get...
names.
Can you see how big LE on that or not?
I'm looking.
Okay. So this pin, as we all know, came out in the series last year. They would have one villain a month, and they were all in black and white. And I was never able to get Yzma. And I traded Yzma with Mike. So he took one of my Disneyland Ds, and I got this one. And this one, I can't tell what the LE size is either. And it's interesting, you can't see it with your micro.
I can see it. You want?
I do. I'm ready.
You need to guess because we need
4,000.
We need to make this more fun. No. Cold.
3,000.
All right, that's 3,000.
Jeez Louise.
Next one.
Okay, so tell me about that one. Now, this one I already know is a special edition of 250. This one is from Pink Alamode. And I didn't even know this one existed. And I was trading with some people, and if I remember, they were from, oh my gosh, was it Utah? Okay, I can't remember for sure. But I'm like, oh, look at that pin. And it was worth kind of a lot of money, but I was willing to trade for it because, as we all know, I love my Emperor's New Groove pins, especially Yzma. She's kind of the whole reason I like that movie. She's hysterical to me. So, what's that one? Do I have to guess again?
Yeah.
4,000.
Okay, you got it.
All right.
Let me see these one.
Well, I already know it's a special edition of 250s.
I just want to look at the pen with the microphone or microscope. Magnifying glass.
Yes.
Hey. Oh,
If we actually get like a whole microscope out here someday to really be able to see these pins, that'd be great.
I used to have one.
Oh, that is too funny. Well, he was a scientist. but-
Molecular biologist.
That's right. Okay, guys. Now, do you remember how many times I've been talking about these pins? I have wanted one of these Skyliner mystery box pins forever. The first time they came out, they sold out instantly. And the second time they came out, we tried to get them, and then they closed the Skyliner, and we never got them. And so I was excited to get this Mickey one. What I'd really like to do is I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to try to trade for either a Donald or a Daisy. But exciting that I finally got one. I'm telling you, that was great.
I want to see it.
Okay.
You can just pass them to me because then I can look at them a little more closely.
Okay.
Then I'll forget.
So I was able to trade for this. Every year the resorts come out with different Christmas pins with different characters. They're always, every resort has the same style of pin, but they all have different characters. And I've wanted this Yzma and Cusco one for a while. I do have the one in this style that has the Evil Queen and Snow White. And I was able to trade for this with a fellow trader who was sitting right beside me. So that was really nice of her to do that. And these are always limited editions. When these were sold, they were $20. This year, the pins were the dome ones that were the snow globe, and they were $25. And so that's a $5 difference. That's insane. Can you tell me what the special edition size or the limited edition size is on that one?
Sure, I'll look. This was made in Vietnam.
Oh boy, that means it's nicer than the ones made in China. Okay, now this one actually says 2009 on it. But this is another one of those pins I was talking about that comes out at Christmas time, and this was the Yacht Club.
Oh, this one's
I didn't even know that this one existed. I knew that that one from Emperor's New Groove did. So that was fun. Now, how much was this one? This one just says blue. Oh, this one's actually Disneyland. Well, that doesn't make any sense, you guys, because this is the Yacht Club. Why does it have Disneyland on the back? Oh, it says Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I've just never seen them say both before, so that's really interesting. Huh. But I love these pins.
Okay, guess.
4,000.
Wrong.
5,000.
Nope.
7,000. 25,000.
You're a long ways off. You're getting worse.
15,000. Just tell me.
2,000.
Okay.
2,000 is pretty good.
Okay, we're going to look at some chasers.
More value in 2,000.
We're going to start looking at some chasers now.
Does this go in here? Okay.
Yeah, I was able to get this guy, which I know I've had before, but as you guys know, I've traded him back because I kind of intend to do that. I got this guy. And so that's a cool one. But I think you guys are like, but where are the 2026? I'm coming to them. Hold your horses. How
It was fun.
How about we do the anniversary ones first? So here we go. We were able to get these two pins this time. We already have the Kita one, so I didn't include her because we got that last time. So we were able to get the Dory and the Pongo. Is that the name of that dog? I don't remember. But we got those. And then we were able to get this one, which was really fun for us because this is one of the ones we were super interested in seeing when we did our 2026 Hidden Disney like preview. This is the one for the Wilderness Lodge. And I think it turned out really nicely. What do you think, Jamie? The screen printing.
That one I think is my favorite.
The screen printing is really, really nice on that pen.
I mean, you can tell it's a picture of a bear.
Yeah, you can tell what it is, which, yeah.
As opposed to Big Thunder Mountain's castle.
Yes, which we actually traded. So we had traded for it, but we don't have it with us because there was this really nice man and his daughter who had talked to us during the day, and they went around and they traded around World Showcase, came back and said, look at this. They had like 7 of these new 2026 Hidden Disneys.
They hit it perfect timing.
And she wanted the Big Thunder Mountain one. And so I'm like, that's fine. I'll just take this one. So this is the Grand Floridian. But the Big Thunder Mountain is just like this. It's just the letters. And it's not a picture. And honestly, it's kind of really ugly. It's brown. It's brown and white. So, I mean, that's his favorite ride. So I'm sure we're going to end up getting one and keeping it someday. But that was actually pretty.
I think this is a nice pin.
It is.
It's actually not bad for the Grand Floridian to have the initials, I guess.
Okay, we do have some more. But first, we're going to look at some other pins. Look at that one. That one is a box lunch pin. It's one of the ones that came in those big square boxes, which I always talk about because the pins are so large. And this is one that opens. So isn't that pretty cool? That was a really nice pin, I thought. So that's the mini of that one. That's right, you always want to see them.
I do. Did we get any buses or did we not see them this trip?
We did. And then we got this Donald that is part of the Disneyland Paris, which I already do have one, but you guys, I can't help myself. If I see a Disneyland Paris pin and it's Donald, even if I have it, I'm going to trade for it. But it worked out because I was trading for this because someone wanted the pins that I had. It was actually Braden. It was Mike's son. And so he's like, sure, take that pin. So now I have another one. That one will be for trade. But I really, really am considering keeping both of them. Come on, they're just so cute. And then I got this. This is the supporting cast series pins that they don't make these anymore. Now they make the whole character cast pins. But this is the one for the Lion King. And I can't remember what the man wanted. who traded me with this, but I'm thinking of giving this to my son-in-law, Willie, because he loves the, I mean, I'll give it to him if he wants
Watch
it.
the EPCOT video and you'll find out.
That's true. We'll find out what we traded for it. Okay. Loving, loving, loving this pin. This is a vintage pin, and can you guys just say beautiful? It's so large. The dangle element is amazing. It is pin on pin, as you can see. She has a jewel in her crown. I love it because she's wearing her pink dress. Whenever she's like not in her mermaid bikini, I love it because it's just different. She's got Sebastian and Flounder. And this one is 2008. And I don't remember what I traded for this either, but I know that this was the first day, and it was on our recap video for the top 5 trades of the day because I like it that much. That one's beautiful. You could measure that one if you'd like. It's been a while since you've measured a pin. Okay.
5 minutes.
This one is an LE. We'll have to have Jamie tell us what the year was, but they had a whole series of these. I actually traded for 2. They're both here. I'll show you the other one in a second. This is Beauty and the Beast. I currently also already own the, I think the Ariel one and the Emperor's New Groove. Okay, so anyways, I can't get the ball up there. It's a weird like skee ball one, but it's cute, and I like Beauty and the Beast, and so I traded.
Is this one broken? Have a look at this little piece of coral.
It might. I don't know.
I think it is.
You can show them if you want. I mean, you talked about it. They got to see what you're talking about.
It's a defect in the coral, right next to Flounder.
Yep, he's talking about right there.
Yeah, I just noticed it when I put it under the magnifying glass.
Oh, not the
Well, we got
microscope?
chipped.
No, we didn't. I love that pin. I wasn't getting it for trade.
Okay.
I'm very happy with it. Okay, this is the Zootopia one, if I could speak, of the kind I just showed you. But Jamie, will you please check the year on these, because I'm interested in when these came out. And maybe it will tell you also what the LE size was, because that's also
It does tell me the LE size, so I have that information.
Okay, what is it?
I know that. Well, you have to guess, of course.
Oh my gosh. 1,500. Right now I'm getting the headbands ready to show you guys.
2,000.
2,000, okay. Okay, so we were able to get all 5 of the
This was
headbands.
impossible.
Now I do know that we've already shown you the Star Tours, and we might have showed you the Zazu. I can't remember if we had that one before. But this time we were able to trade for Maleficent, and this one's Figment, right there. And then that's the Jasmine one, which we said was so boring and ugly, and we still feel that way. It's just, look at the detail on the other 4, and then look at Jasmine. Doesn't it look like they just gave up and said, oh, we just have to make another character. We'll just take a Mickey ears and put a bow in it and call it a day. I mean, that's literally what they did. So that's just disappointing.
2016.
Okay.
Must have been close when the movie came out.
These Maleficent ears are so beautiful. Really, really like those. And then this was the first pair of ears that I found in the wild. And this was actually the first hidden Disney from 2026 that I found in the wild. And I found this the first day we went trading. I went into Creations, and there was a cast member that had it on her lanyard. And then I went out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Jamie, look at what I found. And Mike was there, and he's like, oh yeah, there's going to be more cast members that have some, because it's the beginning of the day. So then all of us went in there, Mike and me and this other trader, and we did some trivia. And I got another one. So I ended up with 2 of these that day, which was fine with me because I just traded it for something else. So
And then I was told, take off around the World Showcase, because supposedly the boards are fresh, everything's going to be awesome, and I got nothing.
He didn't get any. But hey, you got some exercise.
I did.
Okay, so it was worth it, right?
I always get my steps in it.
At Disney. Okay, I still have the buses to show you guys, but I'm going to take a break here and show you this Ollie Days. This is from Jollywood Nights from last Christmas. Apparently, this is a highly sought after pin, which I didn't know, but Mike was like, oh, wow, that's a great pin you got. So I've got this one from this year, which I didn't go to it, but last year, the year before in 2024, I did go, and Elizabeth and I both bought a pin because we're like, we're here together. This is cool. Turns out that pin is worth $100 on eBay.
This one?
The one I have from the year before.
Whoa.
But that one I looked it up, and it's worth 100 or more. I'm like,
This one?
I had no idea. Like,
what?
I don't know. I don't understand why sometimes pins are worth a lot, because to me, I don't like that gingerbread guy. Like, he doesn't mean Disney to me. But anyways, I thought I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
And then this is the Zootopia limited release pin. And I was able to trade for that. And this is going back on my traders, but I thought it was a really cool pin. So that's awesome.
This one's cool.
The one thing I did notice, and I don't know if it's ruined or if it's a misprint, if it's supposed to be that way, but it looks like the N. I can't tell if the N is ruined, scratched, or if they made it that way on purpose.
Oh, I guess
I'll have to look at it differently.
Hone in on that one.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, it's come off.
It's come off. Okay, so it's not worth $100 then.
Well, no, it's unique. It should be worth more.
Okay.
It may have been manufactured that way, honestly.
Okay, you guys, look at this pin. Have you ever seen this pin before? This was called Attraction Doors Series or something, and the guy that traded me for this said that they had 12 of them, so they came out once a month, and they were all different attractions. And he said I had all of them but one, and he tried for so long to get that last one and couldn't get it. So he said, so now I'm just trading the whole set because he's a completist where if he doesn't have it all, he just doesn't want any of them. So that was my gain because I've never heard of these. And anytime you can get like a moving pin like this, it's just really, really cool. And so can you check the back? You don't have to make me guess, do you? But can you tell me the year and the limited edition size?
Okay, I've got it.
Okay, what is it?
It's bigger than one.
Okay, so then we've got...
Less than 20,000.
We've got this. I found this on a cast member's pouch, and I'm showing you guys because I have never seen this before. Can you tell us what it is?
4,000.
4,000. What was the year?
I'm still looking for that.
Okay. And I traded for it because I'm like, I have never seen that. And when I look at it, I can't tell if it's real. It's got a tall nub here, which is nice because that's one of the signs of the nub's large. And the enamel is not dippy. So I got this the last day when we were leaving from trading. So I'm going to actually go, if Mike is there, when the next time we're there, I'll ask him if he thinks that's real. I thought that was a kind of a cool pin.
I think it's 2017, but
okay,
it's kind of hard to read.
I was like sitting there going, which one should I choose? Because he had so many of the attractions. And I'm like, okay, I like pirates. I'm taking that one. So I'm glad I did.
Good choice.
Okay. We got this chaser, which is not the biggest of deals. But because they sold off all these packs, they all went to the character warehouse. These chasers from these packs that people like don't super care about, but they're not going to be made anymore. So they're going to become more rare. So that was nice that I was able to get that.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen this one before.
And then I actually got one off the board once.
It's Thor, right?
I
think
don't know who it is. We should look it up. Anyways, this is the Robin Hood from Disneyland, which I've been wanting, so I'm glad I got it. That's from last year, Wave B. And then, and she fell. We got Anna, an Anna D from Disneyland. So that's fun. Whenever you can get a D, it's nice because these are the ones that people love so much, including me. I mean, I think these are gorgeous, and so that was fun.
I think those are going to hold their value for a long time, especially when they stop making them, which I think is sooner now.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Yeah.
And then I was able to get Goofy from their set. So now I've got, I think I have the Christmas one, the Chaser, but I think I traded it. So that's fine. Okay. We got this when we were playing Pin Bingo. No, we were playing our game where we traded up in value. And at first I thought it was a fake pin. And then when I looked at it closely, I'm like, oh no, that's real. So I traded one of our pins that we started with to trade up in value. And I still think it's real, but I don't know the value. I couldn't find it on eBay. I'm like just trying to find out what is this pin. But it doesn't matter because Jamie loves it because it's Americana.
I think I found it on Pin and Pop because there's like a Goofy one, but it didn't have a lot of information on it. But it is real from what I could tell.
If you guys know about that pin, let us know.
But I think it's cool. And it was the video where we were making our pin trading 101.
Yes.
That's what it was.
That's the one.
Coming soon to a
theater near you.
YouTube screen near you.
We're in theaters now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, and I traded for this one, which is obviously Tiana. And you know, even though I collect Tiana, I've had this before, and I don't think I'm going to keep it because it just doesn't make me think of Tiana. She's not in the dresses I'm used to her wearing, so I think I'll be trading that one. Okay, I think you guys have been patient long enough. Let's look at the buses. And we're going to look at these one by one because they're so beautiful. These buses were the talk of the town. I can't even explain how popular they were. I'm just sitting there laughing because if you guys remember from my video when we just discussed these pins, how much Jamie and I were excited about the buses.
Yes.
Not.
Our favorite mode of transportation.
Let's celebrate something we hate to do in Disney World, take the bus. But they're cute. They're cute. So this is Tink. That was a fun one. This one, you guys, I actually found on the board again. So the first day I found 2 of these on the board, like I told you, actually on cast members' pouches. The next day I'm walking in, and I always go first because I go get a spot in line, and Jamie takes up the rear with all the pins.
The mule is doing his mule thing.
The pin mule takes a long time because he's.
I get stopped in security every single time.
Yeah,
which is fine.
He's friends with all those security guys now.
They're good guys and gals.
But this was under the ball. This was either in Pin Traders or Gateway Gifts. I can't remember. And I walk in, and if you see it on the video, which is the last video I just posted, the entire board was real pins. And I'm not used to that because when I go there other days in the morning, they're all fake. So I stood there, and I just stared at the board. And I was like, I don't know what to do right now. Like, it's just, you're in this state of shock, and you're like, every pin is real. Oh my gosh, what should I do? So then I stopped, and I looked around, no one was behind me. So I was not taking up anyone's time. I took a picture. I sent it to my friends. I'm like, can you guys believe this? And they're all like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And so then I had to decide what pin I wanted to take. And the cast member, his name is Mike, and he works there all the time, and I know him because he goofs around with me when we trade pins. He starts doing the Jeopardy theme song to tell me that I have to hurry it up, and I'm like, there's no one behind me. Give me a second. I'm in a state of shock.
Ooh, there's Orange Bird.
And so I can't remember which of these. I think I got the Orange Bird bus, and then I got the Pirates Castle, which we don't have anymore because we traded it. It's gorgeous. We'll get it this time. Sorry, Jamie.
So she texts me and says, you better get up there. So I hustle on up, and I'm excited. I see all these pins. So I get 2, and I come back with 2 headbands. One of them is, what was the real one? It's one of these, right?
I don't remember what you got.
I think it was a Zazu.
Okay.
And then the other one was an Evil Queen headband. And, of course, that was fake. So somebody was there. I tried. She likes Evil Queen, and...
It was really funny. I'm just laughing to myself because he's sending me a picture. These are the ones I got. I'm like, well, one of them's good. So that's the full set. And I traded for her in Club Cool. So that was that morning. Then after I went into the Pin Traders and got our table, then I was able to go to Club Cool. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Another bus. Oh, my gosh.
In Club Cool?
I know, in Club Cool, no
that's usually the worst.
Because usually they have all fake pins too. So that day was just a really good day. So that was really fun to get those. That was our last day trading. And then some of these we traded, we mixed them in and out because people wanted them. And as long as it stayed within like the realm of 2026 Hidden Disneys, then we would trade them. So that was great.
Question for you all. Put it in the comments. What is your favorite Club Cool soda?
Oh my gosh. He started asking people they were trading with us that.
Well, they would come up with the little cups, and I had to know.
Yeah, so some of them are in the video. She was like, my name is blah, 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 and I'm from here. And she goes, and I like this soda. And I'm laughing. I'm like, the reason she told us is because the Pin Mule actually asked her. It was great. Okay.
If you're interested, I like the one from China.
Got this pin. I can't remember if this went to the character warehouse or if this is still being sold. But this is one of them where someone had labeled the back with the value. Like I always say, you have to put the values on the back when you're trading at EPCOT. Because if you put it on the front and the cast members come around, not necessarily sure what they'll do, but you're not allowed to sell things at Disney. And if the prices are on the front, it looks like you're possibly trying to sell. So that's not a good thing. Now these, I do know that these went to the character warehouse a couple of years ago. But the one that I got, I gave to a friend who used to work at EPCOT, and he used to light off the fireworks, and so I gave him that pin, and now I have my own, so that's nice.
Yeah, he was an awesome tech guy.
Yep.
Still is.
He is, yeah. Okay, guys, I was able to trade for this. Never seen this one before. I still don't know where it's from because I haven't bothered to look it up, but it's a real pin, and I thought it was adorable because, again, my love affair with that cute little donkey there continues. Okay.
You mean Eeyore?
I do, but he's that cute little donkey.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the pins that you get when you join D23. And I don't think I'm going to keep it, but it was a cute pin at the time. Figment's popular, so I thought I'd show you guys that. We don't belong to, we're not D23 members. We thought about it last year. They had a really good deal. But we just realized we weren't really sure what we would do with that membership because we're not going to go to the big events they have. And so...
Made in Vietnam.
Okay. Now, have you guys seen these before? I traded with... I can't remember who it was with, but I'd never seen these. And I'm like, what are those? I'll show you the other one. She goes, when they used to have the Disney store, they had this box set of mystery pins. And they were all different characters dressed as snowmen. And so this is Orange Bird. And when she said that was Orange Bird, I'm like, well, we're obviously getting that one because Jamie likes Orange Bird. And then this one is Scrooge McDuck. And I'm just like, it's hilarious to me. So
how does this dragon fly with the wings that are so teeny tiny like that?
I can't even, oh, his wings
are like, it's weird.
He uses his imagination.
Okay.
I mean, it's obvious. This one is fun. This is a vintage pin, and it says Space Mountain, and it moves. You know me and my vintage pins. Would you like to tell us the date? Official pin measure, magnifying glass, pin mule.
Oh, look.
And look at
2008.
2008. Look at this one. Here's another fun one from the past. I love it. I have so many vintage pins now that are pirate related. I've got that one, and then the next one that's coming. Just you wait. Look at how cool that one is. Oh my gosh. Love it so much. Love Mickey's expression. It's a nice size pin,
another
too.
2008.
2008. You can look at this one in a second. Oh, this is a limited edition of 1500. Didn't even know that.
Nice.
And
oh, I have that sword.
This one was, yeah, you got that sword. This one was obviously priced as well for someone to go to a pin event. Yeah, show them the sword thing.
I have that sword. Is it focused? There you go.
It was funny, you guys, because Jamie wanted Elizabeth to get this for him for Christmas when she worked there. It's the sword that lights up.
All right, yeah.
And she's like, why do you want this kid's toy?
It also does bubbles.
It's fun at Halloween when the kids come around to have things like this. They think it's really cool. Please don't put bubbles in here.
I want to see it, make sure it works.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes they take a while.
That's all right.
This is a cool, obviously, Baby Yoda one because he's my little boy. He's my little fella. Love him. I'd never seen that pin before. It's not working.
It'll work.
Okay, look at this one, you guys. Isn't that cool?
Why do I always get the warped one?
Pluto. And, oh my gosh.
We've got bubbles.
Now we're going to have some extra clean pins. Will you please, oh, this is Animal Kingdom at the bottom.
Boop.
Will you please tell me the year for that one?
Sure.
I traded this one with Endless Quest, and I know the year on this one. You know why? Because it says it right there. Now, this is Mickey Mouse 2001. I thought that was a bat on top, but it's not. It's the top of the M. They just outlined the M.
2024.
Oh, that's 2020. Oh, that's not an old one. I just don't remember seeing that one ever. So, anyways, she likes to collect the flounders from the Hidden Disney Yellow series from Disneyland. She has a huge pin board full of flounders. And I said to her, I'm like, what are you going to do with all those? And she said, I think that she had, I can't remember, she has a really cool center pin. She might have said it was Ariel with flounder, or it was just flounder. And then she's having all the flounder fish swim around it. And so I traded that with her. Traded for this because Jamie loves Orange Bird.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Came home and realized we had it already.
Oh.
That's okay. We'll just retrade it. That's the nice thing about you trade a pin you don't need. You just retrade it.
Put it in my hat.
Okay, you guys, we traded with Newlyweds from Tokyo. They were the cutest thing ever. He couldn't really speak English, but she could. And she was in our video, which was really awesome. And they had a bunch of Tokyo pins. And so I got, this one says Summer Splash 2010. And it's got glitter and it's just really neat. Oh, I just realized Minnie's up there. Oh, and I just realized Donald's there. There's just so much going on. And when you're trying to trade and you got people around you, you're just trying to like pick one quick. And then Mike ended up getting a couple too. He traded with her as well. And then I got this one. I think this one says like Princess Days. It does. And when I saw Minnie dressed up like that and all the jewels and the pink glitter and the heart,
wow.
I mean,
it's a pretty cool
this
pin.
is the one I was going to get. So, anyways, that's really lovely. So yeah, Minnie's a princess. Oh, and I just realized that Mickey is dressed up as a prince. That is the, I like this pin. I don't love the year for that one. So that was pretty cool. Well, we're almost done, guys.
No, we want more.
It's okay. We're leaving for Disney again tomorrow, so I'm sure we'll be getting more. Okay. This is just one of those Loungefly series where they're in the tents, and I just had never had the Tiana one, and I love it. This is from Box Lunch. This is one of the series where they were in the big boxes, and they had the pins with 2 princesses in each pin, and they made some type of a puzzle. But I had never seen them in real life, and then I was able to trade for this one, so that's fun. I think they have one that has Belle and Ariel together. I can't remember. There was one that had 2 princesses that I collected, so I was really hoping to get that one. So someday.
This one's really neat.
I know.
It doesn't have a year on it, but
Oh,
these jewels are really big.
The gems. I know this is just the headphone series that come in those bags that have now gone up to $12 a piece. I am not kidding. When I saw they went up to $12, I was like, oh my gosh.
Glad we're not collecting those.
Just ridiculous. But I was finally able to get Ariel. And then it's funny because Braden, Mike's son, was walking around and he's like, do you happen to have the Ariel of the headphones? And I'm like, of all the weird things, like, why do you want that? And I'm like, I do, but I'm really sorry. I've been looking for that. I've opened bags. I never got it. And like, I want it because it's Ariel. So that was just really strange. Okay, obviously that's Aurora. I just like those pins because the new series they have of all the princesses, they just are really, really done well. And I like the glitter. This is a fun box lunch set. It's not Loungefly again. It's the bigger box lunch set ones. And when I saw it, it's Ariel, it's Flounder. I had to have it. I didn't buy him because I wasn't really sure I was going to like him, but that's what always happens to me. I see him at the park and I decide I need it. I did open these. And I also did get Belle, but this is going to trade really well, and it's beautiful. And look at the beautiful purple stained glass. This is a Loungefly pin. So that's a really nice one.
You go too fast. Does the key fit?
This is a box lunch too. It's got that recycle. So this is not Loungefly. But this is their night and day series. And isn't it? It's just huge. I really, really like this one. And this one I actually might keep. I know my cousin Michelle loves Cinderella.
This is another one of those see-through pins.
Yeah, stained glass.
We should
see-through.
It's got to be a good way to display.
Look at the new ring I got. Isn't that pretty?
It's a little big.
I've opened 2 of these boxes. The rings are actually wearable. I mean, like, you wouldn't do it, but I was excited to get Belle. So there's that one.
I don't know. It's what people do at Disney. What they wear, you never know.
That's true. I was able to get the Spider-Man because Lindsay likes Spider-Man. It's an official Disney pin. I'd never seen this one before. And I gave it to her, and she's like, you know, you can retrade that one. She likes it better when he's jumping, not when he's squatting or cowering, or I don't know what he's doing. And then this is another one of those box lunch ones, not Loungefly, but, you know, looks like a Loungefly. He's creeping. I actually had bought a couple of these a couple of years ago when they came out, and they traded so well. And I was able to trade for another one. We're almost done. Okay, so I had bought these. These were from either Hot Topic or Box Lunch, and it was a set. It had Kuzco, and then I think it had, maybe it was Kuzco as the llama and himself. I don't know, but it was 2-on-1 card. For some reason, I thought, I'll just see if I can trade it, and I traded it. And so I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to have those pins. And then someone had it, so that was great. I found this on a board. It was either in Test Track Gear Shop or Mission Space. And it says it's a Funko from the Infinity Saga, but I have no idea who this is. Who's Hot Pink? Will someone please tell me? Because I have no idea. Cannot figure that one out to save my life.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I asked other pin traders at the table. They didn't know. So
Somebody's got a sword.
this is a Rapunzel series, and I don't know if it came together or not. I think it'd be weird if it did, but this is from Loungefly. The guy would only trade it if we traded them together because he said that the person that traded with him said that they had to be traded together. And I was like, I just don't remember there being a set that had coffee and cake together. And then I ended up getting Belle. So I got both of those by Loungefly, and I don't know. Do you guys know if you were supposed to have that together as a set? This mug is super fun. How it's got the detail, like the dress sleeves coming down. I like that one. So that's fun. Okay, last pin.
Oh boy.
This one is fun though because this is one I have been looking for. I opened up boxes of these as well. I got a couple of Hades and I got Mother Gothel. And of course, Elizabeth was happy with the Mother Gothel, but I just was looking for the Evil Queen. And you see how all that glitter is draining? These are their potion bottle pins. This one I just think is one of the nicer ones because you can really see the glitter. And of course the apple on top. Do you see how thick that is? These are heavy pins. I was surprised that they didn't put 2 pin backs, but then I thought, I wonder if they're doing that because when it's on a board, if you want to see the glitter, you just go like that with it. And if you had 2 pin backs, you wouldn't be able to. So I really like that pin.
Makes sense.
So I have a lot of pins now I have to go through and decide what I'm keeping, and the rest I need to put back in the books because we're leaving tomorrow. So
Gotta get ready.
gotta get that done. We're super excited to meet you guys all again when we're trading at EPCOT. Oh my gosh, the bubbles are back. Okay.
Say your thing.
Remember, life is a treasure, so be a blessing along the way.
God bless. We'll see y'all.
Goodbye.